Welcome to episode 1199, Stewart Horejsi, Berkshire Hathaway Billionaire. This is an outline of episode 1199. Stewart Horejsi was inspired after reading John Train's book, The Money Masters.
Well, somebody put me on to John Train's book, I think it was The Money Market, and there was a chapter in there on Warren Buffett, and it just really reached out and grabbed me. It just made a lot of sense, and so I bought 40 shares at $265 a share.
And then from there you bought more?
Yes, and in a month or so I bought 60 shares at $265. And then I bought a couple hundred shares at $335, and it's hard for me to spend more for something than I have paid previously, but every time I got some cash, I kept buying it.
He was born in Salina, Kansas in 1938. In 1962, he earned a degree in industrial management from the University of Kansas. Later, he earned a master's degree in economics from Indiana University. He had ambition to work in Wall Street, but he returned to his hometown of Salina, Kansas, to work in the family welding supply business, which was a declining industry.
Actually, the first time I went to the annual meeting in 1980, I think there were 12 of us there, and we were seated on metal folding chairs in the cafeteria at National Indemnity Insurance. And most of the people were from Omaha and were friends of Warren's, and they asked 2 or 3 questions, and the meeting ended.
Stewart Horejsi is a serial entrepreneur best described as a Swiss Army knife.
You know, creative and innovative. Yeah, and there's so many different industries you touched in. You're like a Swiss Army knife. There's not just one thing you did, because I was reading on your bio too that you were in the dry ice business, right?
Well, yeah, we were, because we had liquid CO2, and we.
Among his other business are a few closed-end mutual funds in Colorado. He also invested in aluminum canister for CO2 transport. And of course, he once had his family's welding supply business. In 2021, Stewart Horejsi is 82 years old, and he has a net worth of $2.6 billion. Through the years, Berkshire Hathaway has created many billionaires and millionaires. Among the most famous is Walter Scott. Watch episodes 648 and 649 of this channel. Now, the secret of his success.
Advice you would give to somebody that's trying to start out and trying to be more successful?
Well, my advice would be to think outside the box, because the things I did were there for everybody to see, and I was the only one that did them. Virtually, I'm the only one that did it.
What advice would you want to pass on to your kids? And what do you want to see for their futures?
I would really say think outside the box. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got a couple ideas now that my grandson's 25 and he's in the commercial real estate business. Yeah. And I got a couple ideas that I think are pretty good that I'm probably going to share with them.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Stewart Horejsi, 9 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.